Hey, everybody. Hey, happy Friday. Hey, it's Pizza joining you today from Filtered Coffee Parlor. I always have to bring this up because I'm apparently more soft spoken than what I think. Aren't I, nephew? Apparently, I'm very soft spoken, or I think that I have this voice that carries, and oftentimes it does not. So, hey, everybody, it's Kisa. So good to see you on this Friday. And what do we have going on today? We're a few minutes behind, but let's check it out. We're at Filter Coffee Parlor House. Got somebody in the background there working on their computer. We've got Joey and crew here in the background helping us out. Joey fixed me today a chai tea latte. It's one of my favorites. It is a cold drink, Jeremy. Thank you. It is a cold drink. I am not into cold drinks, but I'm into this. And if you all come down here and try it, nephew has the apple fritter, and that's another one of my favorites here. But I'm really trying to quit. I'm on this weight loss journey. So as part of the weight loss journey, there's certain things that I'm not doing right now. And the word that he said about the apple fritter was what, nephew?
Thank you, Lord.
Excuse me, not the word, but the words word. Jesus and thank you, Lord. So wonderful fare here. If you're on Birmingham South Side, we always have to give in a plug to our friends here at Filter Coffee Parlor. Stop by next to the House of Pancakes. You're looking at me. Do I need to do something? Am I good? Am I okay? Okay, you just happen to be look. Thank you, because you know I'll do this. I'll do this in a minute. Filter Coffee Parlor on the South Side, right across the street from. And look, we've had more people who are coming in, getting ready to take advantage of all the goodness that is here. You know, I'm a local business owner, a life coach, also the founder and the creator of All Shea Naturals. So I have a heart and a passion for local business owners. So we always want to be appreciative of those who help us. And so special thank you to those of you who have supported me and my business. Hey, Omar, good afternoon. How are you doing? How are you doing? And we always ask that you like and share the broadcast as people are coming in here on this afternoon. To take advantage of some of the wonderful things that we have here at Filter Coffee Parlor. Beautiful day, y'all. They close at 4 o'clock, I believe. So you still have a little time if you want to stop by today. And if not, they're always open on the weekend, so you can come by tomorrow morning as well. Hey, Omar, listen, nephew, Omar is saying, where's Joe? Hey, listen, I had him on last week. Don't y'all start doing that, because then he's going to start saying, well, they're asking about me. I must come on. So then I'll have to get him on. And that's another job for him to do. So no, I'm just kidding, Omar. He is working and doing other things, and we're back on Wednesday with Kisa and Joe. So
Be careful. He like Beetlejuice.
he's
Can't say his name too many times.
can't say his name. He appears. He'll appear out of nowhere. Omar, I'm doing great today. I'm doing great. And Joe, actually, and nephew, if you tune into his channel, they have a daily podcast. It's at 4 o'clock. Follow the Joe Lockett Show. So if you want to see him, he comes on at 4 o'clock weekdays with nephew and the crew. Sometimes Denise joins them and other special guests as well. So good to see you all today. Listen, we won't be around here for long. And as you always also know, so in addition to me being a life coach, KeistaSharp.com, and also the founder and creator of All Shea Naturals, Shea Butter Products, allsheanaturals.com, 25% off discount with the code THANKS, THANKS. I am also a contributor and a writer for the Birmingham Times. Okay, let me see if I can do this a little bit better. Move the microphone there and maybe hold it up here. But the Birmingham Times, a special edition, it comes out every Thursday. You can pick them up in and around the city. We also happen to have some copies here at the coffee shop. Say that 10 times. Copies here at the coffee shop. Copies here at the coffee shop. You see that they have the story on there of Willie Mays, the legend. Hey, ladies, I love looking out the window and speaking to people. Maybe because I get distracted easily, but they are looking in here as well. So, hey, how are you doing? But anyway, Willie Mays, baseball legend, dead at the age of 93. The community pride. We actually featured some things on the Pride Festival that was held here in Birmingham. And I know some of you, Omar, I know that you are on on here today. Did any of you get a chance who are watching this afternoon to go to the Rickwood Classic and see any baseball yesterday? I didn't get an opportunity based on some other things that I'm doing, but a lot of excitement, a lot of baseball fans here in and had a chance to participate in that classic event. I want to show you one more thing here with this paper as we publish this weekly paper. By the way, it has to be one of the longest running Black weekly newspapers in the country, if not the longest running here with the Birmingham Times. 60 plus years. The vision of Birmingham's, how can I say it? Consummate entrepreneur, Jesse Lewis Sr. Heard his name? So I want to give a shout out to Jesse Lewis Sr., Sam Martin, Barnett Wright, Sim Posey, all of the staff and the crew and all the Jessica, all of the people who work there at the Birmingham Times, continuing to provide great local coverage, spotlighting some great things that are happening in and of our community. And here's my girl, Kimmy Styles, who created a natural hair product, who's also a loctician. So, you know, I love to shout out business owners. Nephew, I could keep on and on going, but I'm going to stop that right now. Oh, and let me tell you what else I'm getting ready to do tonight. I'm actually getting ready to go. Do you remember Mr. Joe Jenkins, nephew, who came on here and who was giving us voice lessons about a week ago?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, Joe was actually on here. It was last week, last Friday, sitting right here in Filter Coffee Parlor. So tonight, I'm actually going to the reunion concert tonight.
Oh.
So I will be able to get to hear up close and personal. And I get to hear the man. I get to see Mr. Joe Jenkins. Y'all, if you have not seen it, I want to encourage you. Go back to last week's show. All you have to do is scroll in our timeline. It was a treat. Mr. Joe Jenkins is the founder of the Magic City Music Academy. It's a music academy that is in the Inslee community, and he has produced so many stars in their right. Tonight, he told me that John Mark McGahey will be here. John Mark McGahey has been seen on BET. Nicholas Burrows, Broadway actor, famous Broadway actor, and all of that great stuff. So many more names. I don't want to call too many because I'll miss some. But anyway, it's going to be held at the Harbor. Tickets are sold out. So people can't come right now if they want to come in. They're not selling any extra tickets. Get myself together. But anyway, it's going to be a great event. We'll be covering that. Stay tuned. We'll have more coverage on that too with the Birmingham Times. So as I move on, and we won't be on here too long today, y'all. Let me just talk about, and you know, nephew, you and I were talking about this. Just so many people don't really have an appreciation for what it is that we do sometimes in the media space. When people think of media, when people think of public relations, I'll more so than media. When people think of public relations, I don't know that they really understand what that means. And when I say public relations, I think business owners is the missing link. Okay. And what do I mean when I say that? There's so many people doing the same thing. You and we're just having a conversation because if you all don't know it or not, nephew is significantly younger than me, even though he just has an old soul, but he's significantly younger. So he's schooling me on all things hip hop. Who are the top three in rap right now? Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole.
Yeah.
Okay, see, Keisha doesn't even know that. Now I know all of their songs. But he's schooling me on how they are the top three in the music industry right about now. They're basically the ones who are setting the standard. Whereas Miss Keisha, it was back in the day, it was Tupac, it was Biggie Smalls, and maybe not so much for his rap, but for his producing prowess and his name in the industry. Someone whose name is not so popular right now, and that's P. Diddy, Puffy Combs. You know what I mean? He was a figure. I didn't as much know even what's his name? Jay-Z. I didn't as much know about Jay-Z, but I did know about Puff Daddy. Like he was like a fixture, like behind the scenes, because it seemed like everything that P. Diddy touched, it went to gold. So why am I bringing that up? You talk about public relations. So there are many people who are in the industry who have talent, who have skill set. But when you say that the game of like the Puff Daddy of then, and who would it be today? I would say even Drake, because Drake isn't he a producer as well? So is he function? So he's not a producer. He's just an entertainer.
He's an
He's an entertainer. But don't you think that the PR game of those two are strong? Because rap's influence cannot, how can I say it? It goes way beyond these figures like Puff Diddy and all that kind of stuff. There are other people who influence the game on a day-to-day basis, but we know these people for whatever reason. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because, and to me, you were telling me about who's the artist. Was it J. Cole that you were saying created his own, or maybe it's Kendrick Lamar? You tell me which one. But he basically has this wonderful album that he created and promoted on his own. Which one were you telling me about?
Oh, okay. That was Cole.
That was J. Cole.
Yeah, he produced all his music.
Produced all of his music. Went six times with no features. Went 6 times platinum. That's what you call good public relations. So what is good public relations? For whatever reason, people know your brand. Now, and here's the deal. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, we know about Drake. Drake is from my era as well. Guess what? People know them because of their public relations game. It's not, are they the best rappers out there? Would you say they're the best rappers out there? Or let me pose this question. The best rappers that people know about.
Yeah.
Those three.
Those three.
The best rapper. But do you think that they're the best rappers out there, period? I should have actually had you on the show. You should actually be sitting here next to me, actually. That's my bad. I'll make sure I correct that next time. Do you think that they're the best rappers, or do you think they're the best rappers that we know about? And that's not a trick question.
We know about far. The best rappers, period. I think they have their own cases for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kendrick has his own case for what he believes for being the greatest out.
Yeah.
I think that Drake has his for what he believes for him being the greatest out by far. Because they held it down for well over almost 2 decades now.
Yeah.
So as far as them three,
yeah,
let's call it too, but I think he has the smallest case.
He has the smallest case. J. Cole. I know about Drake. I know a little bit about Kendrick Lamar. I know a little bit about J. Cole. But what is phenomenal to me is the fact that they have, how can I say it, the name that they have for themselves and the reputation. I'm really kind of floored because maybe it's because I haven't followed the rap game maybe over these past couple of years with some other things. But I mean, I'm the one who's been sleeping at the wheel on that. Let me show you this, y'all. Let me show you this. I want to talk about, so you talk about the importance of public relations. Let's talk about it and let's see exactly what it is, because I don't think most business value or respect the relations game. I think that we think as business owners that we're just kind of doing our business. Are we able to see it? Myself. Nope. Oh, there we go. Public keeping. That's my friend Greg. Greg, I am nephew keeping you young. Greg, I am 52 years old. The only song that I knew by Kendrick Lamar was Be Humble. Nephew had to tell me that was his low It's not enough to say that you don't understand media relations and all you need to do is just do a good job. No, it could be one thing. All of us, we're one post away from trouble because we live in this virtual space today. So business owners, that's coming up later on this summer. We just kicked off summer. I'm gonna let y'all kind of go out, enjoy yourself, enjoy your families, and do a little bit of a kickback. But as we get ready to ramp up, as school comes back in, we as business owners are going to have a session of being in class too, to learn how to up level our image and also to combat any crisis that comes to your business, any challenge. What would you do if someone gave you a negative rating? What would you do if there were a group of people? Because all it takes is one post to go viral. That's all it takes. Hey, all it takes is for one post to go viral. What would you do? Do you think you have the stamina? Do you have the tenacity? Do you have the skill and the know-how to deal with that? It's my understanding, and this has happened several times. You do know that a complaint will go farther than a compliment, don't you? I remember one young lady, a friend who was connected to me, she had a terrible experience with a business. I don't think she made it her goal to tear down that business, but I just remember she made it a point and said, I'm going to share this with every one of my friends. This person is a very influential local business person. I don't want to be on that side of any business owner. I really don't. I don't want to be on that side of any person who is making it a point to tear me or my business down. What can we do to get this right? What can we do to straighten this out? And if I don't know how to do it, I need to be going to someone who knows how to do that. So it's a little bit of a sobering thought on this beautiful Friday. But again, I'm going to have that training. I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up and let you know that that is coming down the pike. And I'll give the credit to Nephew on this. Nephew, I thought it was great to kind of bring in culture as a whole and talk about the whole all these celebrities who have experienced the negative ramifications of not having adequate public relations. I would have to think that they would be astute enough to have it. Puffy, Sean P. Diddy Combs, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, the list goes on and on. I just don't think they recognize the importance of allowing that person now to take the forefront. It's no, I'm the celebrity. I can handle this. No, you can't. Puffy got on there and he told us before that he had not committed any of the abuse against Cassie. And just to turn around and punch her and kick her and drag her, and we saw video. So then you get on social media, and then you make an apology. Maybe he was sincere, but they tore him up. That's not funny. But they tore him up on social media. Like, really, Puffy? You told us you didn't do this, and now you're coming with that half-hearted apology. Really? So you see what I'm saying? A publicist may have said, dude, be cool right now. Dude, let this ride right now. Shut up. Don't do that. This is not garnering you any goodwill in the eyes of the public. So anyway, just something, you all know my passion is business. My passion is business owners. I think a lot about what I can do, and I think a lot about what we can do to put some things into your hand to be a blessing to you. So on this Friday, Nephew, you and I are about to get out of here. We're about to go enjoy our Friday. We've got the good people here at Filter Coffee Parlor enjoying their coffee, and their nephew had today an apple fritter. Nephew had today his cup of coffee. Nephew also had today, what is the other thing that you had? The quiche. And it was the bacon and whatever quiche here at Filter Coffee Bar. Bacon, oh gosh, so good. I've had the vegetable quiche, so good. I don't think you can go wrong with anything. They've got like scones, they've got like muffins, and they've got hot drinks, cold drinks. When we normally do Keith and Joe, we get the salted butterscotch. I think that's what it's called, salted butterscotch. Delicious. And I get it with macadamia nut. This is the chai tea latte. It is cold. It's an iced drink. It is fabulous. Made with just a little bit of extra sweetness. Absolutely fabulous. So I want to say sincere thank you to those of you who are watching. Please share out the broadcast. I'm just talking. It's kind of a sobering message. It's not exciting. It's not sexy. But trust me, you will be appreciative that you have a little bit of knowledge about this. when you need it, because all of us as businesses are challenged in the arena of public relations. Okay. So even if you are doing great, you can always up level. I am Keisha Sharp. I am Coach K. I want you all to have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And we're back next week at 12 noon on Friday. But before then, join us on Wednesday for Keisha and Joe back here at Filter Coffee Parlor Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. So y'all have a great Friday. I'm out. I'm going to go enjoy this day, and I hope you do too. Bye. See ya.